What's going on? This is Richie Rich back at y'all again. Uh, if y'all didn't see the interview from earlier, make sure y'all check that out with the mayor from Sasua. Check that out. But tonight, me and Dreez gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk a little bit about Barry Kia trip he got coming up. We're gonna recap some things from earlier. And anyhow, we're just gonna chop it up. Q&A, question and answers. But anyhow, what's going on with you, Dreez? What you got there, man? What is that?
I ain't no but a lazy mount.
A laser mount?
Lazy mount.
Oh, a lazy mount for your cell phone.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's what I have with me on the plane sometimes. But I got another gadget I can't use on the plane. It's to magnify my screen. So that way when I'm on the plane I can sit back watch the movie and I ain't gotta strain my eyes or anything like that. But I will be bringing this with me and I think I'm gonna have this as a setup. And hopefully I get that Ethernet cable tomorrow. So I stopped doing the whole stop motion on my live. You
Right.
know.
Oh, yeah. That ether cable, man, it helps out big time. What's going on with Big D, Steven, Shadow, Coasty? Coasty, what's up with you, man? Ain't heard from you, bro. Yeah. So you watched the 3-point contest? Was that yesterday? Or that was the day?
That was yesterday. I watched some of it. That ain't really my thing. I barely watched the dunk contest. That used to be the whole highlight of All Star Weekend. You know, the All Star game. Other than dunks, it's no different from the NFL All Pro game.
But I
So
think in the All Star game, though, I think that last quarter be pretty real, though, huh? You know what I think?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I haven't even gotten to the fourth quarter of the All Star game in maybe 4 or 5 years. You know.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sports ain't the same, man. But I did see the 3-point contest on the replay, and it came down to the wire, man. Now, I ain't gonna front. That was pretty good for the
Yeah,
replay.
your boy from Sacramento took it at the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think he had to hit 27 to get it.
Yeah,
But they got so many money balls though in that shit now. It's money ball, everything, money ball, money ball. You got 100 goddamn money balls in there. Like, shit. Let these motherfuckers score 1 point apiece. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Why every ball got to be 2 and 3 points and shit? Shit.
right. I watched a little bit of the dude the celebrity game was better than the All Star game, except for wasn't nobody in there dunking.
Yeah. So Johnny Blaze says sports is fake, man.
Now I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna say it's a tad bit uh set up to the point where they try to make everybody into Pete Rose. You know what I mean?
Right. Shit. It might be a little rigged, but I don't know about fake. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It just
Right,
ain't gonna go the way you want it to go. Yeah,
right.
it seems like in sports, all the money teams that's been around for most of the years, they gonna be the ones gonna win every damn time. You know.
Yeah.
So, shit.
Well, well, I can't say that much for San Francisco because they sure didn't win.
Nah, they ain't been winning, but hell, they ain't really the money team though. You know. Um, the money
Right.
team is the fucking Patriots. You know what I'm saying? They got the Patriots and you got folks like I was gonna say the Cowboys, but them motherfuckers ain't worth a damn no more. But
No.
damn, who won us in the Patriots? Patriots they won the Super Bowl last year. And hell, they seem like they won it back to back. Who won it before then?
Philadelphia.
Philly against New England. And then New England won it again with the Falcons. See? That's what I'm saying, man. So whoever tied into the Illuminati.
Hey, that was the case. England would have been in a play in a thing this year. But I don't really believe in all that Illuminati stuff. Illuminati or the Boule. But I ain't gonna even get into none of that foolishness and mess around and get your channel shut down.
Jay Rich, what's up, man? Me and Jay Rich talked last night for a minute, man. Jay Rich, real one, boy. Jay Rich, hey, you was spitting that knowledge, brother. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge without the college. You know what I mean? It's all good. Zoe's in the building. Yeah, man. I guess this is halftime. This shit's so whack, bro. Man, entertainment business is not the same, bro. Like we were just talking before we got on about these rappers, man. Hell, half the rappers now on drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me tell you something. When we was coming up, they had a particular phrase that they used to use, and that phrase was called the dumb down. That's what all that dope and all that is. Dumbing down. If you think about it, you go to the club, you ain't listening to that lyrics no more. You just in there doing this. You just in there just bouncing. You know what I'm saying? That's what the dumb down is. You know what I'm saying? I'm in New Orleans. At one point we used to have lyrical people. We used to have Mac, free him. We used to have G Slim and some lyrical people that were known across the South, across the country. Then a thing called bounce showed up. If you listen to some of that music now, they don't even have words in none of that music. And it's the same shit. Shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass, all the whole song. You know what I'm saying? We ain't listening to that lyrics no more. We listening to beats now.
Right.
But yeah, but this is what the dumb down is about. Got you thinking, talking about killing yourself and killing each other. Oh, that's what's real. No, they just don't want you to be prolific in generating a smart fan base. So they want everybody to just think this stupid shit we got going on is worthwhile. And for the white people it's worthwhile. For us it's not. Yeah, it gets us through a week at work. We get to go to the club and get rid of all of our stress through the week, but it's really not doing anything for us. You know, I mean, no disrespect to those who listen to today's music, but Lil Wayne, for instance, he supposedly went to his uh, higher ups and said, "Hey, look, I want to do a album that has a lot of positive messages and things like that." And it was like, "All right, well, first, before we give you that, go ahead and do this album and do this and do that and talk this and and plagiarize hoes and all this here." And that's when you got all those Carters and all that came out. And what happened? That positive album, and probably that little bullshit rock album he had. So look at all the sales of all the Carters and then look at the sales of the rock album. You know. But hey, if you tell me I had to choose between music that came out in this century versus the last century, I'm taking the last century every time. In all forms of music, to be honest. You know.
That's what's up. The world is
Shout out.
changing, my brother. The world is changing. Shout out to Brandshaw around the world, man. What up, brother? What's going on, man? You going down the carnival or what? Going down the carnival, my brother? See T Love in the building. Let me borrow that hat and that suit, bro. What's going on with you? Jamil Hill say he had to re-wipe his feet.
Yeah.
Andre still on or what? Is Andre still on over there?
It should be.
What he
No,
talking about? What them folk talking about, man?
go ahead on the screen share if you don't.
Hold on, let me see if I don't want him to get me for copyrighted, friend.
No, you can do that. I did that to your show one time.
Yeah, I know, I just man. I don't want folk to copyright me, man. Let me see. All right, yeah, he's still on. Let me screen share him. He don't even know what's going on. He don't even know where it hit him. Let's see what he talking about. What them folks talking about?
Disappeared. She didn't want to hear nothing. No, this, that. She asked her one time, who was that? He lied, he threw the lie out there. She said, that's not gonna work for me. And it's connected and deleted. He never heard from her again. In other words, sometimes we don't give young women the credit to be mature enough.
Well, I
Guess
guess.
he's talking about experience he had or something.
I don't know. I didn't get to see the title of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Big Mike International, what up, man? Hey, see you in a minute, Mike. What's happening? Tell it ain't
Oh, that
so.
was.
Tell me it ain't
Yeah, that
so.
was. Yeah, that was happening in not too far from Colombia, where I'll be. Up in Mexico City, there was this lady who was brutally murdered, and she was practically skinned alive.
For
And
protesting?
no, motherfucker was. They got photos of this shit. Now I have been researching this for the last couple of days, but I don't want to tell anybody the whole story. But I mean, as far as the story is, it was a guy she was staying with, and pretty much what they chalked it up to is her being a victim of what they call femicide. And in 2019, in Mexico City, well, in Mexico, period, over 3,000 women were killed.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they're trying to say that those numbers have been, tapered down a bit, uh, ramped, or should I say, ramped up a bit to hurt the incumbent mayor's chance for reelection and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But this woman was 25 years old, bro, and you see the pictures of her. She's a very nice looking lady, you know, and she got out. Can I, according
Yeah,
to
go ahead, bro.
authorities, Ingrid Escamila's body was found at a house in Mexico City on Sunday. Her body was missing organs and it had been skinned. The 46-year-old man soaked in blood and found at the scene was arrested. In some available videos, the man confessed to the stabbing Ingrid following an argument with her. His removal of her skin was to remove any evidence. Damn, that's hard right there.
Talking about better, just dumping them. Yeah.
Well, he had to get rid of the evidence. I don't know what the skin part does, but I'm guessing they got a way to skin them to get rid of any type of evidence. You know what I'm saying? But the mayor of Mexico City claimed femicide cases absolutely condemnable. He also urged the prosecutors to seek the maximum sentencing for his crime. Police confirmed that the arrested man was in. Oh shit. No disrespect to Andrea and Andrea, but this is a relationship between an older man, a way older man, and a younger woman. You know, in some cases, this could be, well, in a lot of cases, this could be this man's daughter. You know what I'm saying? He 46, she 25. Do the math. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
anyway, man, it was just something that I was looking at. So if anything, I just wanted to say RIP to Mrs. Escamilla and condolences to the family. And hopefully I don't find myself in this situation, dealing with younger women. But what older person, who's coming into his earning potential is going to want to deal with another woman at his age, especially here in the States when a lot of these women's earning potential is on the way down. So the only thing I could do is hope for the best and hope I don't end up in that situation, or if some of y'all don't end up in that situation.
Jay Red say, what about the crazy election day in Santo Domingo? Now, I saw some pictures floating around in the WhatsApp groups. I guess they was
Yeah, I seen
burning
it.
some shit or something. What they were doing,
Nah,
Dre?
all I know, it looked like a bunch of motherfuckers got stabbed and in some cases looked shot. But, they were just bleeding everywhere.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of
one police
motherfuckers
officer
running.
was shot, huh?
Nah, it was like, I think it was like three of them. But it
Man,
was,
what they gonna solve, man? Like,
that's just saying we seriously don't want the motherfucker y'all plan on putting in office in office. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more worried about what's going on with these ELN and these FARC motherfuckers in Colombia because that's where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? The elections in Santo Domingo gonna be over with eventually. But FARC and ELN they've been fighting for decades now. You know.
I heard they protested the election. It's crazy, man, how like in other countries, man, they can do stuff like that, like protest. I mean, postpone an election. Like, what the hell? Like,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't say nothing about that because Trump been in office 4 years and we still at the barbershop talking about the shit. So hoping something just happened to the man and he just leave office. But they take it to the streets and get shit done. That's why I respect those Colombians and the Chileans and the Ecuadorians and how they carried on. A couple months back. When they try to do shit like go up on prices for just catching the bus, and people took to the fucking streets. They went down. They tried to go down on minimum wage. Then people took to the streets. You know what I'm saying? With
They do
no
that here in
hesitation.
America too, Dreez.
But it take them forever to do it.
What you mean, man? They protest? Man, they protest here in America too.
Yeah, but it takes them forever to do it. Those people went to the streets immediately. When I was there, uh, yeah, before Boomer Room had, before November when I was there in August, it was like I saw the paperwork. The bitch was saying, "Hey, look, it's Wednesday. See you next Thursday. Don't go to work." And I came home, looked on television, looked on WhatsApp. They went to acting a fool. That very next Thursday. Shit, I was so happy I was out there, bitch. They had pulled data sign that's scared for his life.
Speaking of him, man, he wanted to get on tonight. I don't know where he at. He said he wanted to get something off his chest.
Oh, you won't get. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna
Good.
say. I'm just saying, he will get it off his chest and then leave. No, nah. I mean, he will get it off his chest and then leave it for us to hear the bullshit. Nah. I'm just hoping it's not no something that's against somebody because
Oh no.
we'll be left to deal
It's
with it.
something with Colombia and dealing with Colombia and race stuff like that. It ain't no Miko Worldwide shit.
That's all good.
Shout out to T Love, man. What's up, man? Appreciate that, my brother. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Excuse me. He says WTU. Man, we gotta have a meetup, man. We gotta have a meetup. I mean, besides WTU, we gotta have a meetup, T Love. I ain't seen you in about a year, man.
Oh, well. Man, I met that dude. I met that dude at Sasua, man.
Who? T Love?
Yeah.
Did
He
you?
don't remember. Yeah.
He don't remember me?
He don't remember me.
Yeah, he know you now. Well, holler at me when you get in Atlanta, man. Shit, we'll chop it up, man. We'll go somewhere different this time, man, you know. Big Mike said they was protesting Friday in Santiago and Chile. Damn.
Yeah. Dog,
Okay.
you know how many Santiago's they got?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out, is he talking about DR or what?
Nah, Chile.
Joe, what up, man? Joe, man, Joe, you always cracking me up in the group, man. That nigga up. He be having me dying, man. I can't tell y'all what he be doing. But when he be hitting them spots up, that shit be funny as hell. You need to start your own channel with that shit there. Just specialize in that shit. Shout out to Joe, man, for the super chat, man. Any of y'all brothers out there and want to join the YouTube WhatsApp group we got, it's called Roll the Tape. Uncut. It's an uncut group. It ain't no rules. Got soft skin, don't get in it. You know what I mean? Straight up uncut. And if y'all want to get in, email me. I give you the details. It's like only 2 stipulations to get in. Email me. I'll get you in. It's not a problem. It's a grown man group. You know, hey. Oh, he said he contributed to you when you went to Brazil. Shout out to T Love, man. You always contributing, brother. You know what I'm saying? You always been down like 4 flat tires, man. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yes, indeed. I don't know what it is, but I'm missing. It's weird. I'm missing some. Oh well. Like I'm seeing comments that's on your shit that ain't on my phone. So it's weird.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, YouTube been real weird lately, man. Really weird, like, cause people hit me up. They said they didn't get the notifications when I did my last live a few hours ago. If y'all hadn't checked that last live out, go check it out. But and then the guys were saying they didn't get some of the comments. The comments got deleted. So, you know, I'm seeing now, like Ace talks about this all the time. Now I'm seeing how this shit works for real. Like, you know, you make certain comments on the videos, YouTube will make that shit disappear. Sometimes I see it on my phone. I see the notification. and I click on it, and I can't find it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm looking everywhere. Then I go into the spam section, and I be like, yo, where the fuck you comment went? You know,
Right.
YouTube is censoring. Yeah, they is, man. I mean, they're a private company. They can pretty much do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Yeah,
have.
but they don't understand that the damage already done. You know, you can't tell us don't hurt the kids, and you already done hurt the kids 5, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We want to protect the children. Okay, there's enough shit on there 5 years ago that would have demented the children. There's enough shit on there 10 years ago that would have demented the children. You can't put that shit out there on me now. You know,
Man, that shit be crazy, man. Like, you
but that is the reason why I tell our subscribers why we need your help to keep on subscribing and keep pushing. You know, because really they trying to make it to the point to where when we start saying without you there's no us, that's pretty much what it's about to get to. So support my brother, support his platform. Hell, help me out, support my platform too. You know what I'm saying? Support our platform. Support all your favorite travelers, all your favorite YouTubers, black YouTubers platform. Because what they want to do is not censor me and Rich. They want to censor the entire black sector of YouTube. That's what's happening. You know, so once I find that other platform to use where it's no restrictions, we'll be there. That's that's definite right there. You know what I'm saying?
here goes Dre. Pay, man. Some of y'all that hadn't subscribed to him, go ahead, click over there and subscribe to the brother, man. Show him some love. I think he close to 1,000 now. Once he get over that threshold, I think it'll move a little faster for him. I know it did for
Well,
me.
it's been people that's been trying to tell me to interview this person or interview that person to get my numbers up and this and that. Now I want to kind of make it to this plateau and then I'll probably venture into that thing. I've been working on my interview skills as of lately. If you haven't seen my interviews lately, like my last 10 interviews, I don't think nobody's doing interviews the way I'm doing them. So I think I'm gonna keep up with that same way that I do my interviews. The last interview I did was with my tour guide partner Angie. You know, she's a very nice lady, and if y'all looking to go through Community 13 without any problems, you know, especially you, Miko, it's somebody that you need to contact. You know what I'm saying? But for real, man.
Hey, boy, he ain't listening
But
to you.
yeah, it's good. He gonna want to listen to me when he get out. Look, he can't do that in Beijing. I'll be honest with you right now. He can't do that in Beijing. He will not leave Beijing. They
Right.
would take him. They they would take him and tie him up. Like for real, for real. I go to Beijing. I get off off the train, and wherever I went at in Beijing, I stayed in within direct eye line of sight from that train. You know, so I practically got off, walked up the street, and came back to the train. Wasn't taking no chances. Now I know people that live up there, but I wasn't finna take my time and waste my time trying to look for them. Not gonna do that. You know,
Community 13 is a tourist attraction.
part of Community 13 is a tourist attraction.
Everything
Just
around there is rough, though. Shit.
yeah, everything except for the tourist attraction. What he talking about? The rest of that shit, go walk through there. Go walk through there with your gimbal in your camera with a big ass phone on. Watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? You better wherever you see the paint at, walk there. Where you don't see paint, don't go. Cause if you walk
So
two
what
two three
happens when you
blocks,
walk you walk all the way through all that graffiti? What does it look like up top?
oh, it's a wasteland up top. Nothing but nothing but niggas up there. You know what I'm saying? All your put it this way, all your darker skinned folks stay at the top of that bitch. I guarantee you, Miko couldn't walk up there. Just how he was walking through what that is, Chaminicos or whatever that is.
Yeah.
He can't do that up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's nothing but black folks down there, and you know, so it's like they only allowed to stay up there at the top, and you only see them as you get to the end part of the where they dancing at, where they be dancing at. Once you go around that curve, that's when you're gonna start seeing dark skinned Afro Colombians. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's rough. You know, whole bunch of trees up there with no leaves on them. You know what I'm
It
saying?
sound like he been up there before.
Well, I'd have went up there with Joe. Joe was tired.
I
You
mean, I
know what
know
I'm
you
saying?
been up there. I'm talking about this guy right here, God of War.
Well, yeah, he done went too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Jennifer stepped, Jessica stepped up. The girl that was
Oh
the
yeah,
girl
yeah, yeah.
that was supposed to take us to Laura last to Uniloud, but she made a big mistake and I had to let her go on about her business. You know what I'm saying? If put it this way, if Jessica would have been all right with the tour guide and looking out for us, the parties would have had a whole different shade of brown to it.
Oh
Instead,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, she got mad at me because I cut her off, but it was because something she did. So she went and told all her friends I'm doing bad business when we ain't did no business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It
I
was
get it.
crazy. And then the second time, what? Back in November, I had all of them. They were supposed to come through. But what she do, she won't try to ask me for this and ask me for that before I get there. So I like, you go on about your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now they got 30 people up in here. I'm pretty sure 30 of y'all that wipe your foot on the rug before y'all came up in here. If you don't, or if you haven't, please make sure you wipe your foot on the way out. You know,
Sure, go
so
on, wipe your foot now. Go hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
right.
Yeah, so what you got going on, man? You about to head out on your trip?
Yeah, I'm actually packing right now. You know, I'm what, maybe 60 hours away from wheels up. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
Dreez going to Barranquilla. Where you flying
yeah,
into first? No, you going to another country first, right?
yeah. Well, I'm going to Miami first. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I got to pass. I do my round trip from Miami, and from Miami, I'm going from Miami to San Salvador, where I'll be picking up this year's new stamp. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got a lot of stamps in their passport, and it's because they get to go through other countries to get to the countries that they actually stand in. So they stunt like they've been in that country too. So now I done figured out how they do that. I'm about to go on and ride that wave myself. So I'm gonna get my stamps up on this one. You know what I'm saying? So after I leave El Salvador, I'll be going to Bogota. Only thing about it, I'll be there right at, right during the time we're going to Santa Fe. Is it Santa Fe? Yeah, I think it's Santa Fe. It is like right on point. Right. It's the right time to go to Santa Fe, but with the ELN and all that going on, I ain't going too far. I do a live. It's gonna be right there in the airport. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hopefully, I'll be 1,000 at that point in time. So that way, if I go live, I can go live right here on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And as far as phones are concerned, I do have a new eyepiece. You know what I'm saying? I got more megapixels, so you can look forward to at least better videos being shot. And tomorrow, I think have found a gimbal that I could get that will be compatible to this new phone that I have. So
Okay.
most but after I leave Bogota, I go from Bogota and I go into Barranquilla from there. And where I'm staying at in okay, yeah, Santa Fe. But at the same time, that ELN kind of got a brother sick right now because I want to get on the because like when I touch down and rest, the first thing I want to do is get me some money in my pocket and go ahead on to go to Santa Marta. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go to Santa Marta. I want to see what that's like, see what those beaches like. And they got like buses that cost like $5 to $7 or something. You know, I just gotta find out how to get over there. Cause where I'm staying at, the bridge that you take to get over to Santa Marta is like walking distance. So I gotta find out what terminal or what bus terminal I have to go to get there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But my flight leaves Miami at like 6 o'clock. I'll be in Salvador for 9, and then I leave. Like I only got like I got a short layover, and I'll be in Bogota by 11:30, 12 o'clock. You know,
How
with
long you
my
gonna be in Bogota? Just a few
uh,
hours or?
all short layovers. You know,
Oh, okay.
I'll be in Barranquilla by the morning, like 5, something like that.
Yeah. That's what's
So
up, man. Shit. Yeah, when I went up to Bogota, I had a choice, man. I could have stayed there that night or fly to Barranquilla. I mean, to Cartagena same night. But I started to stay in Bogota, man. But they was gonna put me on like a 7 a.m. flight or some shit. I was like, I fuck around
nah,
and miss my flight, man.
for me it's gotta be leaving at least 3 o'clock, bro. I'm not trying to get up and rush back, dog. I'm trying to get those last minutes in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's how much cash you take on your trips, man.
Be honest with you, only enough to only enough to get from the airport to my place, and from the airport to my place, it's like $4. You know, so I probably take, you know, I mean, I don't even need to take that because Cabify, I could just go ahead on it and hit that up on my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's all about once I get up in the morning, where's the Cambio, you know, and where I go and exchange it. That's the one thing I haven't researched yet. I don't know what the Cambios are. But at the same time, hit the ATM, I'm way on the outside of the city, so it's not like the transaction fee is gonna hit me for a lot. And plus, I already got it set up with my bank already. They already know that I'll be going out of town on the 20th. So
What about Flyboy, man? Is he gonna have a rental car down there? He already gonna be out there or what?
now, supposedly what I'm hearing from him is he got a personal driver. So
Oh,
I may be linking up with him, and probably the only way I go to Cartagena is if his personal driver is going to Palenque. And if he go to Palenque, I'm fucking going to Cartagena. You know what I'm saying?
that's right. Clock tower, baby. Make sure your clock is right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might check it. I might check out the cocktail. I might. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, go at night too. You know what I'm saying? That way you
I
can get
probably
all the views.
yeah, yeah, I probably go at nighttime to make sure I see everything, go to space and Dolce, check it out.
Dolce Vita. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it better than Dolce Vita in Copacabana?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Probably better than Casablanca.
I don't know. Can you do the same thing you could do in Casablanca though?
Oh yeah. Do the same thing. You ain't gotta pay to get in either.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. When we paid when we went to Casablanca, that was just for me, finessing the motherfucking doorman. Cause at first when I was going solo, I was going for like 100 no free drinks. It was just 100 he has to get in that bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
But
by
you
the
know
time
why they doing that?
probably because we were tip.
Cause, because there ain't that many clubs in Coco Cabana like that, man.
Well,
It ain't
plus,
that many, man. You ain't got that many to select from.
yeah, but when you go in there, ain't too many dudes in there. And I'm pretty sure they ain't charging those hoes. You know what I'm saying? The bras in there, you know, they break whatever they get broke off in the club. They got to pay the man to go in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because that's how they got it set up. You could do what you could take them. You gonna pay to take them with you, or you could go on back in the back somewhere. Do
Right.
whatever you
Well,
gotta
they
do.
don't do that at those videos. I don't think they don't got
Right.
no back room type. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, man. So how many days you gonna be on your trip, brother?
About 9.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I ain't trying to. You know, I ain't trying to go to South America for no 4 5 days. Nah, no. I go to DR, Cuba for a weekend. But you know, and man, I'm thinking about it. Uh, after my birthday, I'm thinking everybody gonna be in Colombia around my birthday, and we probably could start talking up that Cuba thing. Cause I done had, like I said, I've been saying like the last couple of weeks, brother, been hitting me about Medellin and me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell all of them, hey, y'all go ahead on to go to Cartagena. You know, y'all might want to leave Medellin alone.
You don't
You
want
know,
to send them. You don't want to send them to Medi. You want them in Cartagena.
well, a lot of these people that's about going to Medellin, they a lot of dudes that's about that Sasua life. So you know, you used to being on them small little scripts. You know, go to the small little area in Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? It's right by the airport. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Shit.
But
You ought to have a good time, man. I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of YouTubers out there. You
well, I'm
got
trying to,
Ace.
yeah, outside of Ace, outside of Fly, outside of Dre, I'm trying to connect with YouTubers that's out there. You know, so just so happened I may have an interview with Chris Boydie. You know, I've been talking with Chris Boydie for like a last year and a half. Like before she popped up on Marwai's channel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, man, you should be able to do some collabos with a few different people then.
Yeah.
Live in person, you know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm
Uh,
not going, man. I unfortunately job situation, man. I gotta train my helper up before I can really make some moves, man. So Richard Rich can't go right now, man. Can't
right.
go nowhere. I'll be good by next month, man. I'll be ready to get somewhere. Y'all think I should go to Sasua? Or what? Go down there and mix it up. Do some videos in the hood.
Hey, don't do it, bro. Don't be the next one. That's all I'm gonna say.
They ain't gonna try me, bruh.
All right. You know.
They ain't gonna
Nah.
try me, man. So what you gonna do, man? You gonna go down there? I seen you in the hood with the long ass selfie stick, Dreez. You ain't getting no fucks.
Yeah, but I'm walking with somebody 6'3", 5'9", 6'1". I got common sense, man. You know
Why you scared me with that shit out there?
what
I like, yeah, put that shit down.
man?
Nigga Dreez with the fishing pole, nigga. I like, yo, man, you might want to pray. And then when you pulled it out, when we was at Villa Mimosa, I was like, oh, Lord, we finna get killed out here.
Man, I wish I'd have got more footage of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Philip Mimosa had some things in there, dog.
Yeah, they did, man. I ain't gonna lie. Majority of the ones I seen in there, I was like, shit. You
And the
know
thing
what I'm
about it,
saying?
they were going for 25, 30. I was like, man. But I wasn't trying to do nothing there though. I wouldn't recommend do nothing there. I recommend you just go ahead and pay that little extra cab fee, you know, cause the one that was coming by me to give me a massage, she was charging like 30 there, but it'd probably been like 50, like to have her to come out, pay the cab and tip and all that stuff. But I wasn't trying to do it there because you had to go climb up in the rich in the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Peace
what he
out.
had. That's what you had to go do something.
Yeah, you gotta go up in the rafters. Man, I'm not going up there. All that for a massage? Shit. No. But yeah, man. I
Your
would
boy asked you. Let me see.
put it up on the
You
screen.
still passing through West Palm Beach?
Yeah. I just got a new phone. I was looking for your and somebody just subscribed to me. I don't know who that was, but shout out to uh Mr. Edwards for subscribing, whoever that was. But yeah, I think I just left a no, I left a message with somebody else thinking that was you. But yeah, man, I just got a new phone, so when you get a new phone, all your messages on WhatsApp cut off. So yeah, I was gonna message you after the show. But yeah, I still be passing through on Wednesday. Most
Hey,
definitely.
Mr. Brown says Sasua is always a go, Dreez. When we gonna get you down to Sasua again, Dreez?
I don't know, man. It's at some point it seems like it's working, and some points it don't. But the thing about being in Sasua is if it ain't popping, you can always get on a bus. The whole damn island out there, bro. And I've been saying, ever since I left, and when I started realizing the numbers on my shit, anything I put with Sasu on it, all those numbers rise. So I'm like, damn, too many people is in Sasu. You know what I'm saying? But Sasu need a little breather for a little while. And besides, there's a whole nother island out there. Nobody talk about none of the areas that's closer to the Haiti, to the Hado borderline. I want to check out those spots if it, you know what I'm saying, just to see what the demographic is like. Because I want to see what those Haitian, the real, what the Haitian Democrat, not Haitian Democrat, the Haitian Dominican mix is like if they have any, you know. Cause I'm pretty sure it's thick on that state line, on that count, whatever they call it, borderline or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So Lonnie Smith, where's Lonnie Jackson, man? Where's the place to go nowadays, man? I heard you talking about Brazil. You said something about Sasua. Where's the spot to go to now? I mean, where's the go-to spot? Where the honey hole at? Quinta Fox, where's the honey hole, man? So you been
Uh,
watching the news, man?
I just
Protesting out there in Columbus.
I ended up running across the whole uh Iscamilla murder incident, checking out the news, the whole thing with the ELN, and they shutting down highways, and they had a couple firefights. I talked with my girl Angie, and she sent me 3 different maps showing the different spots where the whole thing is getting real thick, you know. And luckily, none of these places are near Barranquilla for the time being, you know, because they look at Cartagena and Barranquilla, all that as tourist areas, so they try to keep all of that foolishness toward the south and the southeast, and uh, headed down toward Cali, where and everywhere close to the Ecuadorian border. Because once you cross over the Ecuadorian border, you go a little bit further, and Quito's right there. So a lot of those, it's pretty thick in like 3 areas. I had maps, but I just erased them. Trying to go through my WhatsApp, because some photos, some videos I may keep for later references to do certain videos for certain chat rooms. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the travel chat rooms on WhatsApp as well as the ones on Facebook.
Word. All right, he's saying Johannesburg. I'm gonna do a screen share. I'm gonna do a screen share right now. Let y'all
what?
check this out. All right, flights from Atlanta, Georgia to Johannesburg. Check it out. It's $2,000. Cheapest one.
Traveling.
This in March. Let's go. Let's go. May. You
June.
say May? All right, you want to go in May? All right. Got $8,000. We can
What?
get you out there, bro. 5,000.
Yeah, this is.
We can get you out there now.
Yeah, that's a lot of donations I'm gonna need
All right, you don't want to go in May. So let's say you want to go in
next year.
they might not even have it up for next year. Let's say you want to go in December. Still looking like 8,000, bro. Man, I'm sure you can get around this and maybe get a cheaper price, but can y'all see the pricing?
Barely.
Look,
Yeah, the
uh,
you had to do a had to, there you go. There you go.
this is why brothers don't go to Africa. All right. Now maybe there's some way you can get there cheaper, but
Try from Miami. Try from another hub like Miami or New York or something. Oh, better yet, where you fly? Where you got? Oh, you said that all these going to Johannesburg?
yeah, man. $7,000, I gotta be on a private jet.
Yeah.
Shit. And then still hell, I still ain't gonna do it. That's too much money, bro. All right, hold
I
on.
said I'm.
They got two airport. Let me try this airport
I,
then. Okay,
I'm looking
now
for
you're cooking with grease. All right, here's
maybe
another airport. Huh?
now it might be the city that you flying to. That's another thing, especially being Africa. You can find some 800, $900, bro,
There you
for
go.
sure.
800 something dollars. This is a different airport. The other one must have been a private airport.
To where I can't see it. We can't see it.
Johannesburg. Got South
Yeah.
Africa, JNB, and you got HLA. Click on that one. This one right here. I see the average flight is $900. Now that's affordable. But
No, that's affordable for where you going at. I'm not paying that to go to. For some reason, I'm not paying that to go to Brazil. So I paid what 600 altogether to go to Brazil.
this a lot further than, well, not really though, huh? Yeah,
Right
it's a little further than Brazil. Let me see.
now,
Definitely.
but here, if you was
18
flying from
hours.
Brazil, yeah, Brazil ain't 18 hours. It's just for me, it was an 8 hour flight. Just to get to the north coast of Brazil. You know, and then I broke it down in between three different cities, and then I got to Rio. So had some sleepovers, and then I fucked around and slept so hard I missed the damn flight. So I prolonged my own self, but you're gonna fly about 18, 20 hours going to Africa though. My thing is, give me the flight that leave at night to where I can sleep through going over the water. I'll go anywhere at that point.
You gonna go to Thailand?
Huh?
You gonna go to Thailand?
Yeah, I go. But not right now. Like I said, I go to the Western Hemisphere. I'm going to Africa first. I'm going to put that for myself. I'm going to put that theory to rest that motherfuckers traveling don't want to go to Africa. I'm going to Africa first, so you can't tell me that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Roger Young, he campaigning for Europe tonight. He ain't talking about Brazil at all. It ain't.
Yeah, but it's your money don't stretch in Europe. Your dollar is like 86 cents over there. I don't want to go nowhere. My dollar don't stretch anyway.
Man, you know that
Now,
USD catching up with them though.
yeah, well, until it does, it gets stronger. I want my money to stretch, even if it's a little bit. I want my money to stretch.
Yeah, you know you got unlimited paper.
No, I don't need it. Go to Europe. Tons of countries pop bottles and manga. Europe always has cheap flights. Of course. Who going to Europe? Let it be a bunch of us going to Europe. Watch with the prices. What will happen with the prices? You gonna be mad? Oh, y'all niggas keep going to Europe. Same thing happened with Sasua. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Daniel Reynolds. Portugal is where it's at, bro.
Haven't since. I
Haven't
could understand.
left. I guess he meant left. Guess he out there now, living that life.
Where come on the show and give us a few down.
Right. I just put the link in there. Somebody want to jump on and talk some shit. I don't know who this is. There he is. He must have been watching.
Get the name out of his face, man. We can't see him.
Trying to chop his dreads off.
Hey, yeah. Man, look, hold on. Go in your settings and fix it to the point of where you can have all that shit go under our names where you don't get blocked out. You gotta do it in your settings.
Shit
See what I'm
videos
talking
for comments, banners.
Yeah, like say something with like sure when you click on the banners it'll say something like all the banner all we're our boxes are left there it is. Yeah.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Hey, that was the start of the fucked up music. Whoop, there it is.
It wasn't.
Tim Hill, what up, Tim? What's going on with you, bro?
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lesser where they have Africans at. So going to Africa, you might have a better shot getting there coming out of youth, coming out of New York, coming out of like LA or something.
What's going on, Travel Data?
Man, just checking in, man. I seen you hit me up earlier.
Exactly.
I had a lot. It's a lot going on, man. A lot of people don't know the ELN has attacked today. By the way, I don't know if y'all know, but bro, it's for real. They for real, bro. Like my wife was stuck in Cartagena today. They attacked the buses. She said that ELN is for real. I thought it was just gonna be in other areas, but they not fucking around. They not playing. So if you here in Colombia, be careful. Real talk. We
You
finally
said she
got
got
her here.
stuck in Cartagena?
Yeah, because the buses weren't running because they had destroyed some of the buses. So what they she had to use an actual bus because usually it's a service here called Marcel and Berlinas where it's like transportation, and the ELN had warned. This is what Beat Out was talking about. They had warned people this week about this weekend, and I thought it was gonna be like in another part of Colombia, but apparently they all around here, bro. So just what's going on, Jamil? Just be careful if you come to Colombia for for a carnival. This is one of the reasons why I always bring up checking in for your safety. It helps. It's because you got people like me. I just joined an expat group. It's over 200 people in there that live in Colombia. So we're close to 200 that live in Colombia. So that'll be a great resource, man. So if you're traveling to Colombia, be careful, man. This is real here.
Right. And those that wanna follow Dre, that goes email, Instagram, Cash App, PayPal. Y'all hit him up on YouTube at Trey Hart. It's that simple. Trey Hart.
Yep.
Yo, man, so they doing all that in Colombia. So, I mean, how you feel about the country, man? You've been going through a lot of protests and stuff like that the last few months, man.
I mean, this is what I was kind of trying to tell Nico. Oh yeah, Nico. I was like, man, you know, Colombia is y'all gotta remember we come into developing countries or third world countries. Third world to me just sounds like, because if you come to Colombia, you'll see it's some very developed areas here, very developed.
Exactly.
But then it is some areas that's really. But when you hear third world, you don't think about a developed area. You just think about what we used to see growing up with flies and people face and all of that. Colombia is not like that. Now it is some areas. It is some areas, but and granted, I haven't been to the whole Colombia because it's a big country actually. 50 million people, but the major cities are developed. Like I got an apartment. I'm so blessed. I got a really nice apartment this time. And it's only like 600 a month, which is kind of high. But we got AC in every room. We got hot water. We got a stove, an oven, and it just made me think about how we take things for granted in the United States, not even realizing, bro. Like other people don't even have that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. Today was the first day my wife took a hot shower, and I was happy for it. I was happy for it because she's from a very small town, and $600 a month is a lot here in Colombia. One thing I will say about Colombia, it is very segregated. Classism is apparent in probably every country, but the classism in Colombia, specifically in certain cities like Barranquilla and Cartagena, is very. And Dreez, we were talking about this before. You were telling me about Soledad. Like it's two different. It's almost like two different cities, man. But they all in Barranquilla. But here hot water is a luxury, man. Even people that travel to Colombia will tell you, unless you're paying $70-$80 a night, you're not gonna get hot water. Cause think about it, if you stay there for a month, that's like $2,000 a month. You're not gonna pay that if you're an expat. If you're gonna pay that, you might as well just go back to the United States. So I was very happy for my wife, man. I felt like a proud father, man. She was working the water things like, and man, I know y'all probably don't understand. It's all good, but I was just happy because it was kind of like me letting her know, like, baby, this the new life, man. This is now and forever. Like this is how we living now.
Right.
Yeah, you right, La Quinto. You right. They not playing, bro. Like if you coming to Colombia as a YouTuber, if you're another YouTuber watching this and you clout chasing, I don't care who you is, bro. Like now, unless you got like a big crew with you and security, I get it. But if you just a YouTuber that's used to going by yourself and being disrespectful, this ain't the place. Like if you want to show this is the ELN right here, look, this ain't the place for that, bro.
Dreez, you agree, man?
Yeah, I agree, man. The people I mean, as far as I'm understanding, Nico didn't get robbed. Motherfucker stole some shit from him. Out here, he might get. They might take him and put him in and chains and scrap him to a chair or some shit. Now if he out there when I'm out there, I'm gonna go find him and talk to him.
Yeah.
Let him know, man.
It's like three of us out here, bro. So when you go do that, holla at us, bro. Like it ain't just me no more. That's why when I be talking I got some. It ain't just me no more, bro. I've been here going on 7 months, bro. So yeah, if dudes come with that, we definitely gonna holla at them. Even Ace hit me back, and I'm glad. I'm surprised he hit me back, and I'm glad he hit me back. But I don't think he'll do that in New Orleans, where you at now.
Right.
Can you imagine him going to New Orleans with a camera doing what he's doing now in DR?
Well, Only thing about it, what saved him in DR is that he's not from DR. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I'm a white man walking around with a camera in certain parts of New Orleans, I get away with it. But if I walk through there, yeah, I'm gonna be on the news.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying? News at 9. Black man found in neighborhood he don't belong in with camera shells. More news at 9. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But you know, I went to Community 13 by myself. I went to Community 13 with a group of other brothers. I went to Community 13 with a tour guide, but I made sure I did not go up there alone. Now, I went into the deeper part of Community 13, which is La Aurora. I went up there practically by myself, but
Mhm.
it's more paintings and murals and stuff up there where you can pretty much go up there and take pictures. So pretty much what I did was just take like a couple steps um outside. I went up there with somebody. I'm trying to figure who. Yeah, I went up there with Coach 32, if I ain't mistaken. I went up there. Went up there with him. I brought him up there. We took a couple pictures up there, but like trying to go walk through the buildings and all that. No, you know, we went back to the regular Community 13 where we were supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying?
So what is explain to me, and I guess some people that don't know. I seen Jermaine Dupri was saying Community 13 was cool. What is Community 13 exactly? What is that? Is that a neighborhood?
Well, Community 13. That's just like saying you got DeKalb County, you got Decatur. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? It's like the city is split up in these 16 different boroughs or parishes. Well, not parishes, neighborhoods, but they call it communas out there. And that's not but what the number is for San Javier, which is number 13.
Like zone one, zone two is Community 13. Okay.
No, like zone one is is the community. Zone two is community two. Zone three
Yeah,
is
that's what
community.
I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Medellin is split up into 16 different communities. If
Communities.
I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, you know what I'm saying. Have I been through all of them? Probably been through half of them. You know what I'm saying. But it's no different from saying neighborhood. You know what I mean.
Okay.
But you know, it just got that aura to it because of the whole thing with the FARC, the rebels, and Escobar. And it was sad about it. We only go by here by what we learn off of television and what news tells us that
Mhm.
somebody sent Boosie a plaque saying this is this man's fingerprints. If that's that man's fingerprints and it's so special, you think that nigga gonna get it?
Why would they say it to him?
Exactly. And somebody made that shit and gave it to him. You put their own fingerprints on there. You know what I'm saying? Tell this tell this nigga don't know nothing about it. Medellin. I was like, man, this man, you can't look. Some of these dumbass Negroes, you can't give them access to social media. Just let them have, you know, they get in front of the mic and talk stupid. You know what I'm saying? I had a younger warn me not to go all the way up that hill in Community 13. Look, where the pain stop, that's where you stop. You don't know nobody up there. Yeah, it might be a bit problematic for you. But yeah,
So it
go
was
ahead.
really all right. So it was something that I just wanted to address really quick, an observation. So like I said, I just joined a travel group today, and the travel group has like nearly 200 people in the travel group that live in Colombia. And we had a big debate today about. I mean, that could be real though. The family.
Yeah, but who gonna send him that? And why?
Yeah, that's what I wondered. He must have said something.
He can't even pronounce Medellin, man. Turn it up, bro. What he said. This is why I don't like, you know, I try my hardest not to speak like I'm from Louisiana.
Man,
Go
I'm lit the whole day. Can't nobody tell me shit. I'm putting this. Ooh, I done shitted on the world. when keeping it real pays off. Yeah. I'm fucking lit. Nobody better not tell me shit.
Hey, they presented it to Bootsy.
This authentic, man.
Yeah, man.
From Pablo Escobar family, baby. You heard me? Pablo real fingerprints on the thing. Yeah, his brother Roberto signed it. This authentic, man. This authentic, man. Pablo fingerprints before he died.
Co-founder of the Medellin Cartel.
Yeah, this the co-founder of Medellin Cartel. Send me here. Medellin. Yeah. To boost. Yeah. Co-founder. Yeah.
Oh,
I keep his name alive. Fuck you.
Why?
Man, I'm lit.
But see, this the thing though. This the thing that I will say. If you ask people here in Colombia, bro, he ain't no hero, bro. But I will admit that just knowing what I know, bro has done a lot for the infrastructure of Medellin. Anybody that's been to Medellin got the #1 hospitals. It got the #1 this. It got the #1 that. Like Medellin is popping. Like it's architectural. It's a nice city. And if you ask the people, they will bring it up when it used to be. Like if you come to Colombia, you'll notice, especially Medellin, that security in Colombia is exceptional. Like every apartment complex got security, numerous locks on the windows. Like, yeah, he is a monster in Colombia, man. Andre's right, man. Yeah, he is. But I just wanted to address this really quick. A topic came up today in a travel group I'm in, which I thought it was gonna be everybody saying, "Hey, oh, we all in Colombia, hey." And somebody mentioned racism, and that just caused a big debate. And it's two people, it's two types of African Americans in Colombia. Personally, like I said, and this got me in trouble too, messing with you, Dreez. I said I don't identify as being black or African American. I identify as being American, and that's it. And I'm just running with that. Even on applications from now on, that's all I'm doing. And people just rip me apart like racism this, racism that. We experience this, we experience that. But I learned today, the people that live in certain neighborhoods in Colombia that's African American or black or whatever you want to call it specifically, they have a very different experience than people that live in, somebody said Stratos 5, 6. I'm assuming I'm in like 5 or 6, just based on where I'm living at and where I've basically been living at my whole time. 1 and 2, I'm assuming is very poor places. And they're saying that they experiencing high levels of racism there. But that still begs the question, is that racism though? You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to get y'all input on that. And we were just going in circles at that point. Because I was like, if you're experiencing this because of where you're at, and I'm experiencing not that because of where I'm at, you're saying they treating you this because you're black, but I'm like, I don't know if that's because you're black. But I just wanted to get y'all input on that.
as far as racism.
When you do you think that that's racism? Because we had that debate before when people say racism is everywhere, and I'm saying exactly super duper rooper. I just feel like as African American people or American people of color, if we experience something in one place, we have to stop taking that with us to other places. Now, if we experience that, that's different. But we have to stop expecting to see racism everywhere we go.
Man, that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day.
Okay.
But I mean, I respect it, but I'm saying we need to do a show specifically on that. Because right now we're a little bit over an hour.
All right.
I already had another show set up after this.
Oh, I thought it was this now. Okay, so it's at 11.
We've been on an hour and 15 minutes. So I was supposed to do a show with Milano, Travel Boy, right after this. So Richie Rich ain't trying to be up to 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I told you it was late when I told you earlier, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get that perspective to people, because I was telling people that I would never, when people ask me about traveling to Colombia, I'm only going to say positive things. But I'm sure if you ask other people, they may have things to say. But I'm just saying I'm choosing not to focus on those things. Even if I experience it, I'm going to choose not to focus on those things. But I ain't going to hold you up, Rich, man. I just want to put that out there and salute.
Well, what you doing tomorrow, man?
What am I doing
talk
tomorrow?
About all them issues. I know you had a lot of stuff you said you wanted to get off your chest.
I mean, man, really, that's it, man. I don't even want to bring that energy into tomorrow, man. Like we was going back and you know how I am, man. We was going back and forth all day, and I was like, so I left like 5 travel groups to focus on money travel groups, and I was like, I got in this travel group because it's a straight expat group, and as soon as I got over there, it's like it's arguing too. So I was like, man, you know, racism is such a hot topic, man. I just wish that as African Americans or whatever people identify themselves as, we can focus on other things besides that. And I'm not saying it don't exist, but I just think we'll be a lot happier as a people if we stop worrying about every time Donald Trump tweets something racist or something like that, and we just worry about what's going on in our exact world, man. Because if you try to take on anybody else's issues or anybody else's oppressions without even handling your own crib, like people always say, like you talking about somebody else's house when your own house. Like, I think we need to clean our own houses first before we try to come to another country and basically just call ourselves activists, man. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I actually wanted to do a show and touch on some issues on race and stuff like that also, man. So I want to try to set this show up. I ain't just blowing it off. I definitely want to set that show up. If you got time tomorrow, we could talk about this race stuff tomorrow.
Man, honestly, I don't even want to, bro. Like, I even put this, my last message in the group before my phone died was.
Well, I mean, you don't have to talk about the situation that you recently.
I mean, racism in general. The last message that I sent to the group was, from now on, I'm never commenting on anything racism again. But if people tell me about what's going on with ELN, if people tell me about restaurants to travel to when I'm traveling around Colombia, because these people been living in Colombia for years, I'm like, that's when I'll chime in. But I don't want to be a part of no more racism talks, man. Like, it doesn't serve me. Okay, it exists. Okay, now what though? We're gonna talk about this, like, especially when it doesn't affect me as it would maybe someone else. You know what I mean? And even in America, it affected all of us. But I'm sure even in America, we don't sit back and talk about people getting killed unarmed every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, you know, I'm just kind of over it, man. You know, I do what I can do, but man, I didn't come here to be discriminated against, man. Like, I came here to enjoy my life, my privilege that I earned, and I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's racism because I'm in a certain side of town and I don't experience it. Even the brother I was with today, he's from Canada and he said the exact same thing as me. He lives over here too, so I'm like, you know, it ain't like we making a ton of money either. So I don't know.
All right. Well, I appreciate you joining the panel with us, man. Dreez, what, Terrence, you got any last words, man?
Be safe, man. If you come to Colombia, be safe. And racism does exist, y'all. But just because you don't get a job, that don't mean it's racism is not everything either. It's something. It's a big something, but it's not everything. And don't make it your everything, man. For real. Because if you live your life in that energy, you're going to attract it everywhere you go because you're taking that with you. It's not the places you're going, it's where you're taking it with you. And I can speak to that. Because like I said, I mean, I haven't experienced it yet. And I've been here almost 7 months next month. But in the United States, it ain't going to take me 7 months to experience racism. I tell you that. And also, if you come to Colombia, just be safe. And that's all I got to say.
What about yourself, Brother Dreez? And close it tonight.
In response to what you were saying about racism, I signed an application the other day. It says American, not Indian, Black, not Latino, and I just marked other. because they asked me what other is. I just said some dumb shit like I'm a stolen African. How about that? That shit next time you won't have too much of a problem. You know what I'm saying? But as usual, man, life is a long story about how you die. Walk the peaceful path that you set for yourself rather than the tightrope that's given to you. But make other content with your being miserable, man. Y'all have a good night. I might be on the show tomorrow, but other than that, right now I gotta finish my packing, and I will be in El Salvador on Wednesday. And Dre, hey, let's get it on, man. Be waiting for you at the pool table. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a good night, man. And you go have fun with old Milano, man. I'll be listening. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right. Peace out to the chat, man. I'm about to come back on in like 5 or 10 minutes, man. And I'll chop it up with y'all shortly. Peace.